I'm Dory Evans, Territory Marketing Representative with Viva Medicare. We are so excited to be your healthcare partner and look forward to bringing you the great benefits and friendly customer service you've come to expect from Viva Medicare. Each year in September, we send you an annual notice of change, or ANOC. The ANOC shows any changes in benefits or costs from your Viva Medicare plan for the upcoming year. You can also see your ANOC online at vivahealth.com/Medicare/member resources. There's a lot of information in your ANOC, but don't worry. I'm going to walk you through the document to make sure you know what to look for. Keep in mind, as we go through each section of the ANOC, that your plan's ANOC may look a little different and may contain different section numbers. Let's start at the beginning. On the first page of your ANOC, you'll see the name of the plan you have now at the top of the page. Then you'll find a checklist of things you should consider as you review the ANOC. Now, let's get into the ANOC a little more. You will see a section that reads, Summary of Important Costs. This section has a table that lets you quickly see some of the key changes in your costs and benefits. For example, this section tells you about any monthly premium, which is the amount you pay each month for your Viva Medicare plan. Many Viva Medicare plans do not have a monthly premium, and that has not changed. But if your plan does have a monthly premium and it changed, you'll see it listed here. Now let's move on to Section 1. This section breaks down any changes in your costs and benefits. Section 1.1 repeats any changes in your monthly premium, if you have a premium. Section 1.2 details any changes to your maximum out-of-pocket amount. This is the most you pay during the plan year for any medical services you receive. If you reach that amount, you generally don't have to pay anything else for most covered medical services for the rest of the year. Most members don't reach the out-of-pocket maximum, but it's good to know that even if you have a lot of unexpected medical costs during the year, you wouldn't have to pay more than the out-of-pocket maximum. Section 1.3 is about changes to our provider networks. Sometimes primary care doctors and specialists retire or no longer contract with Viva Medicare. You can search for the most up-to-date list of doctors by going to vivahealth.com, clicking Medicare, and clicking the Doctor Search button. Click the Advanced button to search by zip code or specialty, like cardiology or orthopedics. If you still have questions, you can always call our friendly member services advocates at the number shown on the back of your Viva Medicare ID card. Make sure your pharmacy is still in the network. This section is only listed if your plan has prescription drug coverage. If you have drug coverage under our plan, the amounts you pay for your prescription drugs may depend on which pharmacy you choose. Medicare drug plans have a network of pharmacies, and in most cases, your prescriptions are only covered if they are filled at one of our network pharmacies. Our network pharmacies include preferred cost-sharing pharmacies, which offer low cost for some drugs, as well as standard cost-sharing pharmacies. You can check for your pharmacy in the pharmacy directory, found at vivahealth.com/Medicare/member resources, or call member services. If your plan has any changes to benefits like dental, over-the-counter or eyewear allowances, or costs for medical services like physical therapy or telehealth, you'll see the changes in this section. The last part of Section 1 lets you see any changes to your Part D prescription drug coverage if you have drug coverage through our plan. You can see drug costs for each stage of your coverage and for each drug tier. You can also check to see if all of the drugs prescribed by your doctor are covered by taking a look at your plan's drug list, also called a formulary. To see your plan's drug list, go to vivahealth.com/Medicare/member resources and click on your plan's name. Your ANOC may or may not contain a Section 2. This section talks about any administrative changes, like if a plan is no longer offered in a certain county. If we changed over-the-counter vendors or had another change that doesn't change what you pay, you'd find that in this section. The next few sections of your ANOC explain what you can do if you want to compare your Viva Medicare plan to other plans we offer, or to other plans in the state. Keep in mind that if you want to stay in your current plan, you do not have to re-enroll or take any action to remain on our plan. Your ANOC also tells you how you can compare your Viva Medicare plan to other plans in the state. When you do this, make sure you're comparing apples to apples. For example, if your plan has a $1,000 dental allowance and another plan says their dental allowance is $1,500, make sure their plan lets you use the allowance for the same services. Viva Medicare lets you use your dental allowance for preventative, diagnostic, and comprehensive procedures. Services like bridges, fillings, and tooth removals can all be paid using your allowance. Your ANOC shows you the times of the year when the government lets you choose a new plan each year. Usually, you can make plan changes only during the annual enrollment period, or AEP, which is from October 15th to December 7th of each year. The last few sections of the ANOC describe programs that may help you get free counseling about Medicare and how you can get help with prescription drugs. As I mentioned, you can always call our member services advocates if you have any questions about your current plan or plans for the next year. They are right here in Alabama, ready to take your call from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. From October 1st to March 31st, they are open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Their phone number is 800-633-1542. TTY users can call 711. We want to make sure you're on the best plan to meet your needs. If you're happy with the Viva Medicare plan you have now, you don't need to do anything. You'll automatically be enrolled for the next year. You'll receive a new ID card in the mail, and new benefits start January 1st. We are so happy you're a Viva Medicare member and look forward to taking great care of you and our Alabama friends and family for years to come.